Hi yogis! As some of you know, I have been preparing a series for you. This series is time for the big reveal, an elements series. It's a sequence of practices that move from the earth element to the water element through fire, air, and last, ether. The earth element correlates to our Muladhara chakra, our root chakra. This is the seat of our stability and security, our safety in the world. It's the foundation and the roots from which we can grow and rise. From there, we move to water, which correlates with the second chakra, the seat of sensuality, intimacy, creativity. This is where the fluidity and movement and softness comes from. We are made up primarily of water. So our tears and our sweat, all of this is the water element and the softness and the circulation and movement within ourselves. From here we move to fire. Fire correlates with the yogic teaching of tapas, of discipline, of strength, and the third chakra in our solar plexus of strength, willpower, self-esteem. From there we move up, and now we start to come into the more less tangible, less concrete, and the more ethereal elements. The heart chakra, the seat of love and kindness and compassion. This is where metabolism and movement, air, lightness of being, a spaciousness comes from. And from there we move up to ether. Ether is connected to wisdom and intuition and spirituality. So as we move through all of these practices, my intention is really to share with you where my love of yoga comes from. These practices demonstrate how yoga helps us understand our own true nature. And with this understanding of our own natural inclinations and tendencies, then yoga gives us the tools to balance out the imbalances. So for example, if you're feeling heavy and sluggish and lethargic, then an earthy, grounding, foundational practice will not feel good in your body or in your psyche. Whereas an air element practice, an heart-opening, balancing, uplifting, light practice could feel really good. On the other hand, if you're feeling anxious and jittery and nervous and high-strung, then an airy, uplifting, opening practice is not going to feel as good as a rooting, grounding, foundational, securing practice could feel. Along the same lines, if you're feeling tightly wound and stiff and just really tight, then a watery, fluid practice, a lot of softness and movement could feel really good and balancing out. So I hope that you will consider joining me for this Elements series. Get to know your own body, what it naturally is drawn to, and then what are some of the things, the movements, the thoughts, the actions, the intentions that can balance out the imbalances. So please join me on the mat and let me know what you think. I hope to see you on the mat soon.